I'm feeling myself getting better more quickly in Jiu Jitsu. And it has to go with it has to do with relaxing and letting go of having to be a particular way or how I think it should be. Really just letting go and watching my brain get more nimble, more flexible, like bamboo. And it's cool because like today we were training and I'm observing myself as I train, and I'm noticing where my brain kind of locks in and doesn't want to move, and then I'm like experimenting and I'm saying like, okay, what if I let go in my brain, in my mind? Just let go with my mind. Free my mind from having to be in this position. And then things open up. And sure enough, angles open up. Things open up. It's like active relaxation. It's relaxation, but not like going to sleep. You're still aware. If anything, you're more aware. It's like you're taking your awareness from right here in front of you to like a broader scope or a broader perspective. And I have to believe that, one of the things I love about Jiu Jitsu, maybe the biggest thing I love about Jiu Jitsu is it's a microcosm for life. It's just a very visceral, tangible representation of life. And so I have to believe that if I'm getting better at doing that in Jiu Jitsu, then I'm getting better at doing that in life in general, which I think is true. I can see it happening. And I think that the more you do that, the more you let go and relax while staying focused on where you want to go, the more you're able to let in, and the quicker you move, the quicker you absorb, the quicker you learn, the quicker you move forward. So that's good. And then also kind of had a revelation today, walking into Jiu Jitsu. I've got a tournament coming up in a couple weeks, like 2-3 weeks. And I noticed that when I think about competition, I have this voice in my head that says, "Oh, you gotta get serious. Like you gotta ratchet it up. You gotta find the next gear." And that thought tightens me. It makes me tighten up. And that's a bad thing, right? The best thing you can do in competition, like I was just talking about, is stay relaxed. Again, stay focused and stay alert, but relax. The more relaxed you are, the better you're going to move. And the more naturally you're going to move. Basically, the ideal is to move in competition the same way you move in practice. In practice, you move very fluidly and freely because there's no pressure. You're not afraid to make a mistake because it's just practice. Well, ideally, in competition, you would move the same way without fear of making a mistake. So you can just move as freely as possible. And so I kind of had this revelation because I noticed myself tightening up. It's like, oh, you know what? I don't need to do that. Just like a few months back, I had the same type of revelation about like depression or like feeling down in the morning. And I for the first time saw it as a separate thing from myself. And it was like, oh, I can just put this away. I don't need this anymore. Same thing. I had that epiphany today about that tightening up, you know, like that voice saying, oh, you need to be better in competition than you are kind of day to day. No, that's actually not true. Like, you're going to be exactly the way, I mean, at your best, in the best case, in competition, you're going to be exactly the way you are day to day, because the way you are day to day is how you're trained to be. That's what you've trained to do. And if you are relaxed and you allow yourself to be who you are, then the best thing you can be is who you are day to day. And if you aren't able to relax and you tighten up, you're actually going to be a worse version of yourself, not better. So it's like reversing this mentality that I've had for decades, that told me the wrong thing. And it's like shedding a skin that I don't need. And that really feels good. Like this epiphany, like, again, it's like the whole thing about being enough. It's like, I'm enough just as I am. Like, right? I don't have to be a new or different person at the tournament. I don't want to be. Like, I'm pretty good as I am. Like, I train a lot. I'm in good shape. I could do a lot worse than be myself, right? So, the person I am every day in training is exactly the person that I want to be on tournament day.